This is Providence Television International, the game changer. On the weekend news beat, federal government approves 2 billion naira to rebuild Niger State. Over 300 shops razed by fire in Kano. Edo State government clamps down on club and bar owners operating without permits. Edo Police Command begins house-to-house arrest of suspected cultists. Also, we have the exchange rate and weather report. Stand by now for the details.
Welcome to the weekend news beats on Providence Television International. I am Ubebo Ikikwa. For hundreds of families in Mokwa, Niger State, this year's Eid al-Kabir brought no joy as they could only express tears, unanswered questions, and the unbearable weight of loss. While the world marked Salah festivities, residents of flood-ravaged communities continue to dig through debris, searching for missing loved ones and mourning relatives swept away by last week's devastating flood that left over 200 people dead and 3,000 displaced. The federal government has approved 2 billion naira to rebuild the town and offered truckloads of food to provide relief for the victims. Also, the Niger State government promised to support displaced persons with food and other essential supplies. No fewer than 300 shops have been razed in a devastating fire that engulfed the mobile phone market in the farm center area of Kano State on Friday. The inferno, which started more than 6 hours, broke out in the early hours of the day, destroying phones, accessories, and other valuable items worth billions of naira. Chairman of the market, Jamilu Gama, confirmed the incident, stating that the worst hit sections were shops dealing in mobile devices and repair tools. He disclosed that the loss was monumental, and in a single shop, items worth 50 million naira and in some cases up to 1 billion naira were completely burnt. Gama estimated the total damage of 100 billion naira, describing the destruction as unprecedented. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained. Edo State government has announced plans to clamp down on all club and bar owners operating without valid building or development permits. Managing Director of the Edo State Development and Building Control Agency, the ESDBCA, Imoisili Gabali, on Friday disclosed that the exercise has become necessary due to indiscriminate proliferation of such establishments across urban areas in the state. He further stated that owners of clubs and outdoor bars are required to visit the ESDBCA with photocopies of their building or development permits for revalidation and authentication if available. Edo State Police Command has disclosed that it has begun a house-to-house arrest of identified cultists in an intensified crackdown on cult-related activities in the state. The command's spokesperson, Moses Yamu, stated that the move is aimed at eradicating cultism totally in the state or bring it to the barest minimum. It disclosed that at least 28 individuals suspected to be involved in cult-related activities in the state have been arrested, noting that the arrests were made during some raids on criminal hideouts. The Academic Staff Union of Universities has invoked a no-pay, no-work policy on the federal government following the continuous delay of salaries of its members. ASU National President Professor Chris Piwuna disclosed this in Abuja on Friday. He accused the government of trying to frustrate members of the union following their departure from the Integrated Payment and Personnel Information System, popularly known as IPPIS. Russia and Nigeria settled for a 1-1 draw in their international friendly clash on Friday, with both sides sharing the spoils in a game marked by moments of intensity and resilience. Russia took the lead in the 27th minute after Nigerian defender Shebi Ajayi shot the ball into his own net. The Super Eagles responded in the second half through Tolu Arokodare, who netted the equalizer in the 71st minute to restore parity for Nigeria. World record holder in the 100-meter hurdles, Tobi Amusan, will not compete in a trademark event at the Razes Grand Prix in Kingston, Jamaica today as she lines up instead for the 100-meter A final. The 27-year-old Nigerian will be up against strong opponents like Jamaica's Tia and Tina Clayton, Kemba Nelson, Ashanti Moore, and Alena Reid. Today's outing will be Amusan's second flat sprint race of the season and her third since April 2024. And we now move to the exchange rates. One United States dollar is equivalent in naira presently stands at 1,587, 1 euro 1,808, 1 British pound presently stands at 2,145 naira, 1 Canadian dollar 1,159 naira, and the equivalent of 1 Australian dollar to the Nigerian naira is presently 1,029. And to the weather forecast for Sunday, 8th June. Abuja will be partly cloudy with 30 degrees Celsius as temperature. Lagos, thunder showers with 31 degrees Celsius also as temperature. Benin, thunder showers, 32 degrees Celsius. Port Harcourt, scattered showers, 32 degrees Celsius also as temperature. Kaduna, scattered thunderstorms with 31 degrees Celsius. Enugu, scattered thunderstorms with 32 degrees Celsius as temperature. And on the foreign scene, Washington will be quite sunny with 28 degrees Celsius as temperature. And in London, mostly cloudy, 18 degrees Celsius. And Johannesburg to be sunny with 18 degrees Celsius. Rome, it will also be sunny in Rome with 31 degrees Celsius, and in Paris it will be partly cloudy with 18 degrees Celsius. And that's the news beat, the weekend news beat on Providence Television International. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.